What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. It's alive. We haven't done a Cantina live hour in a little bit, so congrats. We're here for another wonderful episode of Hops Geek News, where we are going to be talking about Megacon. Tomorrow kicks off Megacon 2025. I went last year. I'm going again this year. Lauren's home show. There's a lot to be excited about. And, we really need it right now. I feel like a Comic-Con is coming at the right time, if you ask me. So as always, hey, do us a favor, like, subscribe, share, follow on any social media platform. We do have a website now, hops-geek-news.com. I'll drop it in the chat. We are there. Friday night, we're going to talk about our schedules of MegaCon. We're going to talk about what we're doing. Friday night, I can't wait for Universal, for example. Saturday night, we have a meetup and a couple panels. So first things first, in honor of some dope ass shit happening, I'm drinking Yacht Money that Lauren sent me. Of course, it feels like the proper celebration for Sideward Brewing's Yacht Money because I am coming to Orlando. So, Lauren, it's MegaCon weekend. What's up? What you got? What you drinking over there? Are you sending me a picture?
I got an Orlando beer because we're in Orlando, and you're going to be
in Orlando beer too, obviously.
What are the odds? That shit is crazy. What Orlando beer are you drinking? Did you just say it?
Did you not hear me, Lauren?
No, I didn't.
Yacht Money. You never listen to me anymore. Okay, you just don't listen to me anymore.
I was busy taking pictures.
I had this whole spiel and like everything. Hi, Kat. Kat will listen to me. She's in the chat.
Sorry.
Moon Boots. I love that one. I have that shirt.
I wish I had Yacht Money. I mean, I like Moon Boots, but I love Yacht Money.
For a good occasion, and I feel like this is pretty freaking good, brother. But I didn't put it in a glass. I'm drinking out of a can. Maybe I'm a bit of a savage for that.
Oh my gosh, you heathen.
Yeah, so you're going to MegaCon tomorrow. It's the first day of MegaCon. We did this last year. We had a lot of fun. Mosh Isley was fun as hell last year. We're not doing Mosh Isley this year, unfortunately. We have another thing planned. So tomorrow, walk us through what was the first day at a Comic-Con, like MegaCon, look like to you?
So first day is usually pretty chill. It doesn't start till like 2-ish. So I'll get there, I'll get our panel passes and everything. And we'll usually check out the floor because honestly, that's the best day to do it.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff goes quick. So if it's hard, you got to find that balance between making good choices and not missing out on that thing that you wanted to buy. Because it's always like, oh, I should have bought that. Like you go back to buy it and it's gone.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm able to get that Bowling for Soup beer real quick, Kat. Since it's in the United Kingdom, I need to find some people because I would love to. I actually have a Hot Mulligan beer that I have been meaning to drink for any other pop punk nerds out there. But anyways, so yeah, tomorrow too, but that's also good because it lets you kind of also lock down your bearings a little bit where Artist Alley's at. Okay, sick.
This is a good different to go every year. It's even in the different buildings. So some years it's in South Concourse, some years it's in North Concourse.
Yeah. So there's no CattleCon this year, unfortunately.
I'm sure there'll be some other con going on. There usually is another con going on. Like my husband, Josh, years ago went to
con.
Tony. No, he went to Tony Robbins in 2010.
That wasn't a couple of years ago, Lauren. That was 15 years ago. I'm sorry to say.
So
a couple years ago, he went. Yeah, Lauren. Actually, I was still in diapers. No, I'm just kidding.
So what's funny is it was 2010. I did not know about MegaCon at the time, and Josh sent me a picture of Wolverine punching him, and he's like, "Look who I just ran into." And I'm like, "Where are you? How are you seeing Wolverine? Like, are you at Universal or Islands?" So I didn't even know about it at that point, and so yeah. I didn't, I was it introduced all these things very late. I think the first time I went to MegaCon was 2015.
Yeah, I was there. That's right. Because I was there that year as well at 2015. I went that year with my friend Riley and that's Stanley and everything. Ski's in the chat. Hey, what's up, Ski?
In the chat.
Justin is also in the chat. No, he's going to be at Mosh Isley. He's been putting together his outfit for Mosh Isley. And last year his was pretty dope. So I'm pumped to see pictures from that. No, we're not going this year to Mosh because it's so far out of the way for us.
Yeah, it's the opposite direction of my house. It's like past Disney.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of fun.
It was so fun. Josh tricked us into leaving, but also like Carrie's coming. It's her birthday weekend too. And we're having an event Saturday night at, God dang it. Why did I just
Half Barrel Beer Project?
Half Barrel. Why did I just blank on that?
It's not an event. It's just casual. Show up, get some food. They have great beer, delicious food.
I have talked to Stephanie Phillips and Brian Azarello. They're going to swing on through
the street from the con.
Across the street from the con. We're going to have some food. A good way to wind down the con. Like I said, Stephanie Phillips, Brian Azarello, maybe Scott Snyder. They're going to pop through, come say hi real quick. Some of our comic book friends. I'm really excited. So my flight's at 5:30 a.m. Friday. We're flying Spirit Airlines, which means we may or may not make it. There's like a 50-50 chance.
No, you'll make it. You just won't be entertained at all, nor will you get snacks.
To make sure that my kids are taken care of just in case, because who knows with Spirit. As long as I get there, I'm good. I mean, you can just put me in the bottom part, I guess. But we land at 7:30 in the morning, and from there we're gonna pretty much hit the ground running because we have a panel right away at 11:30 a.m. and South or S330A.
Spooky panel.
Dude, we're gonna be talking. Our first
Yes.
panel at MegaCon is going to be, actors and actresses that got their start in horror movies, which we have a pretty robust, Vince Vaughn, Jamie Lee Curtis, Kevin Bacon. That's just to name 3 right there. It's not naming so many others because when you really think about
Jennifer
it,
Aniston.
Jennifer Aniston, yeah, freaking Leprechaun for God's sakes, dude. It was such a like
You
horror
tried
movie.
to forget it. You tried to forget it, but it happened.
Cat, please. On time? No, I mean alive. Period. With Spirit, but I need to get there on time because our panel's
Spirit, I feel
11:30.
like
God dang it!
they are truly like, we have one job, and that one job is to get you there
I
alive.
actually flew them to Vegas, and
It's
they
the
weren't
only
bad. Their seats are just uncomfortable, but it's an hour and a half
and
flight,
there's
so I
no
don't need
entertainment,
anything.
and it looks old. No, I had one time Brielle got motion
I'll
sickness and she
entertain
puked, and the
myself.
flight attendants could not have been nicer. They were so sweet. They, I felt
Yeah,
terrible. They were like, she's not the first, she won't be the last. They were just
Spirit, we
incredibly
get
sweet.
it.
And it made me view Spirit in a different way. Do I choose to fly them when I don't have to? No.
Listen,
But
it was
they were fantastic.
$100 for 2 people to fly into Orlando with Spirit, and it's Carrie and I. Like whatever. Like I said, it's just her and I. We're not flying with the kids. It was $100 for 2 people in this economy. In this economy, you know. But yeah, our panel's pretty exciting, and Friday's going to be not as busy as Saturdays, but Friday's going to be fun because there is also that Universal event that night where if you have a MegaCon pass, we are going to go starting at 5. Was it 6 to 7? It's Islands of Adventure, or 5 to 7. It's Islands of Adventure. They're like a pre-party. And then 7 to
Well,
midnight is a free for all. And I'm going to be burying my face in butterbeer and on Hagrid's ride and the Velocicoaster because I've actually never ridden the Velocicoaster or
oh,
Hagrid's ride.
Velocicoaster is
And I'm
so
going to
good. That's
fireball
the best
whiskey
ride.
and Guinness with my butterbeers. I'm going to be like, woo.
So yes, if you do half Guinness, half the frozen butter beer, it is phenomenal. Because I feel like the frozen butter beer is too sweet on its own, so you need something to cut
Fair.
it, and the Guinness just cuts it beautifully.
I actually haven't been to Universal since 2015. So it's been 10 years since I've even been to fucking
so last time
Universal.
you went was when you went to Megacon that year?
No, actually, Carrie and I went separately one year. Maybe it was like 2016, but Carrie and I went separately one year to Universal. And I went in 2014 for the first time ever with my heterosexual life mate, Josh. And then I went with Carrie. So I've only ever been twice there, period. And so I haven't been in 10 years. The last time I was actually there, I rode the train with Bring Me to the Horizon. We rode the Platform 9 3/4 train and everything with Bring Me to the Horizon, who a lot of people might not know who that is.
I have no idea.
But it's they're a big band, big in the scene. So I saw Day to Remember, Shiodos, Bring Me to the Horizon all together at last year. So yeah, it was awesome. Or not last year, that time. It was awesome.
Last time I was there was Sunday.
Well,
so
look at you.
The park. So this is what it says. So you will have access to islands starting at 5:00.
Nice.
And additional access to select areas of Universal Studios starting at 7 p.m.
Nice.
After picking up your wristband and other items at the Orange County Convention Center, you can proceed to the Universal Orlando Resort.
I'm so excited.
And I love that they say parking is complimentary after 6 p.m. Parking is always
I thought it was
complimentary
complimentary, and you were like, it's always complimentary. I was like,
I do believe at Horror Nights
My
they
bad.
sometimes will charge it. But yeah, because if you're going to City Walk after 6, you don't have to pay for parking. But we're not going to have to pay for parking even if we get there before
That's
6.
fine.
Yeah, I think this is pretty cool. If anybody's cosplaying at the event, you can actually wear your cosplay to Universal. That's usually not allowed at the theme parks if you're an adult. So that's pretty cool.
true,
I really
yeah.
hope we actually, how cool would it be to see like extra Marvel cosplay with like the Marvel characters that are there? Like that would be cool.
I also know that like a lot of the guests that are invited to the con go too. So I think it's a pretty cool thing. Shout out to Gibson real quick. It's the first live stream in a while. Yeah, I'm sorry, Gibson. Don't worry. We shouted you out in our
This
main
is our
episode.
first live stream since our Christmas special.
We haven't live streamed a while. We've just been too busy. And yeah, Bring Me the Horizon, dope ass band. But I think it's cool that you get to cosplay. And from what I heard last year was a really good time. There was no lines for rides, which is even better. In 7 to
Yeah.
midnight, it's 5 hours of fun at Universal. Hell yeah, dude. I'm so in the bag for this.
Well, what's nice when you're going with grown-ups, like if there is a line, like I'm sure there'll be
I'm
some
not a
sort of
grown
line
up,
for
I'm a child.
Hagrid's. You get a beer and you wait in line and you're socializing with your friends, and then it's not a big deal because
Obviously.
you have you done Hagrid's? You haven't done Hagrid's. You have
I've
to do
never
Hagrid's.
ridden Hagrid's. That's the first ride I want to do, and then I want to do Velocicoaster because I've never done
Those
those
are
two
the 2
rides.
best
Those are my
rides.
2 must rides. Anything else, I don't
Those
care.
2 and Cosmic
Aside
Rewind, in
from
my
Harry
opinion,
Potter World, so
those are the 3 best rides
oh, look
ever,
at
in
that.
my
Those
opinion,
that's all
and
we
I'm a
need.
muggle, so that
See,
should really say something.
yeah, well, that's those are the rides we need. I'm so excited for that event, man. It's so cool. And Justin says, I wonder if that's a better deal than Orlando Informer. I don't know. Do you know anything about Informer?
I don't. What's
I don't
Orlando
either.
Informer?
I have no idea either. I'm not a
Is it a
local.
special they're doing?
I don't know. Maybe. Actually, it might be. Uh, Potentially. I don't know. Justin, let us know what that is so we can figure out because I'm pumped. I paid $99 and we get to have the park to ourselves essentially. That's pretty
Oh,
sweet.
they're
If
doing a meetup.
Orlando
Oh,
Informer is.
well, this just says Orlando Informer meetup at Universal Orlando Resort. But it also has other stuff going on here. So it might just be a way to save on like different tickets.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. No, that makes sense. Um, yeah, Friday's gonna be a late night, but then Saturday we don't have any plans specific. There's not a lot of panels this year that we have to go to other than Supernatural and maybe a couple. I didn't see
I
like
do
Scott
have
Snyder's doing a panel, but you have to pay to get into that one, and I'm like,
I do
Scott,
have
we're
quite a
boys, man. Let
things
me in.
I got a lot of things starred. So actually for tomorrow
Oh,
there
do
is
you?
a Ryan Otley panel with talking about Invincible.
Dang, I'm gonna miss that one.
And there is one exploring Marvel's Ultimate Universe. I'm hoping to go to that. Chris Condon is one of the people there, and he did
Oh, we got to
Ultimate
say what's up to Chris.
Wolverine.
Yeah, he was one of our. We're friends with Chris too.
Yes, he did. Was it Enfield Gang?
Yes, the Anfield Gang Master. He also just did Ultimate Wolverine. He's writing Ultimate
Right. That's
Wolverine.
why he's there for Ultimate Wolverine,
Yeah,
which is so good. So yeah,
fair.
Friday, obviously 11:30. You want to start your day with actors who got their start in horror,
That's true.
of course. And again, like you mentioned, that is in. Oh, that's Hank Azaria. That's not bad. I just unchecked our
Oh,
thing.
sick. You better
But
go
yes.
back through it. Thanks,
So
Lauren, for
yes, definitely
nothing.
do that.
Okay.
If anybody is going and you haven't downloaded the app is tremendously helpful. You
Oh,
can download it and then you can just check all the things that you want to do. And then you click my schedule and just your schedule
legit.
shows up. And then you can get notifications every 5, 15, or whatever warning
Yeah.
you want. It'll show up on your watch. It'll show up on your phone. I did this for the New York Comic Con too. And I do not feel that their app was as good. I felt like I kept having to like reopen it. Whereas with Megacon, I've really never had an issue with theirs. I will say, I think that's one of the very good things about Megacon is their app is really great.
I will
So
say that.
Friday, the many
Well, hold
faces
on,
of
real
Hank
quick. I got
Azaria.
an answer for Orlando Informer, real
Oh, I
quick.
can't even go to that.
He says it's
Okay.
a private event that you buy a ticket to, and you get free food and drinks in both parks until midnight. Most rides are walk on. Actually, that sounds like a better deal because it's free food and drinks. This
Yeah.
one's not free food and drinks. You just get to go in till midnight, which I think is dope. Also, speaking of the app, I did see Justin had like a question. People were recommending bringing cash. I'll be honest,
Yes.
like bring cash,
No,
but
bring cash.
I had no issues last year. Their Wi-Fi is slowly getting better. I had zero issues using
You
like
still
my
want to
phone
have
to
it,
tap
yeah.
to pay, but I would bring just some cash just in case. But for the most part, the Wi-Fi and the cell service, Saturday's the only day you're probably going to run into some issues from the 12 to 3 o'clock time frame. But that's why you just make a meeting point with friends. Like Lauren and I would disperse,
Beer
and then
garden.
yeah, we would just meet at the beer garden, for example, or the Supernatural car would be our big meeting point where we would
Right, because
always
I
meet
had
at.
friends that were like, I tried to get a hold of you at MegaCon and none of my texts went through.
Yeah,
But yeah,
and
I highly recommend bringing cash. I've had issues every single year at some booth, and you never know what booth it's going to be.
I've
Like, is it the
never.
booth that you're buying $5 Legos, or is it the booth you're buying $100 figurine? So yeah, but also some places will say we only take cards. So make sure, I mean,
Yeah,
everybody
because
has a card on you now
everyone's
or Apple
card,
Pay,
and
but
I know the ATMs are shit at
dude,
MegaCon, but
ATMs are
I've
shit
never had.
everywhere because
I'm
they
not
charge
paying
you for
five
keeping your own
dollars. Yeah, I'm
money.
not paying
Yeah,
$5 to pull my money out of my account. I'm sorry, but
exactly.
I'm not using it. But yeah, that was just brought me to real quick is I've never had an issue. I think you're generally going to be fine, but maybe bringing 60
I would,
bucks couldn't hurt in cash,
I
maybe
yeah,
more,
I
whatever you're
always do.
comfortable with. Depends
Depends on
on
how much you
who.
want to shop. Are you
Yeah, if you're-
treating yourself?
I'm trying to treat myself to some photo ops with our supernatural people because I just
Oh,
finished it
I
and we have.
use cash for photo ops too, though. It's easier and
Oh,
it's
you're
quicker.
right. You're right. We did Felicia Day last year. She was awesome. She complimented my Loki Roosevelts. You know,
She told
Felicia,
me
I
I
haven't
look too
forgot.
young to be my daughter's mother. So
Felicia Day has a way with words. What can I say, man? This year we're gonna be
okay.
having orgies with Kraut. Anyways,
So this is what I have started, and this is just a tip of the iceberg. There's so much to do all over the place the whole weekend.
that's crazy. There's
So
wrestling even.
yes, Friday I have it again. I brought it back. Hall of Horrors programming room
Ooh.
S330A. So that is where we will be doing our panel at
Oh,
11:30 in the
that's
morning,
us.
and then at
Yeah. I
1,
was like,
all
oh, that
about
sounds fun.
Ahsoka
It's us.
with Ashley Eckstein. Yes,
I wanted to be
that's
at
at
that
1
one
o'clock.
actually too.
Superman's new villain, Meet Nicholas Holt, is at 2:30. But then
Dang
at
it.
3, there's a theme park fan meetup. Do I want to go to that? I don't know. Then at
Kind of.
3:30 is Breakfast Club 40th
Eh,
anniversary.
I don't care about the Breakfast Club too much.
You know what? When I come back in here,
Yeah,
I'm
you push
cracking
those glasses
skulls.
back up. You know what, Buster?
You know what? One person gets up and then the other person gets
You
up.
know what?
It'll be anarchy. I feel
Listen,
like you're
first and
not giving that
foremost,
movie the
I'm not.
respect it
No,
deserves.
because I'm actually also sad.
What happened? Are you watching sports?
Chris, Chris from the Geek Peak. No, sports are dead right now. Chris from the Geek Peak's going to be there Friday. He's coming to our panel. Yes, Chris, you can be on the
Oh,
panel with
yay!
us.
Oh, you've never met him in person. I have.
No, we're both
I
two
think he's
tall,
taller than
giant
you.
behemoths. He is, and I've missed him. We had a run of playing Helldivers together. I haven't talked to my boo Chris in a while. He
Ooh, have you been watching
obviously.
Dexter Original Sin?
You asking him?
Not
Obviously, I
you.
mean, no,
I'm
I'm
asking
not.
Chris because
But
Chris and
Chris,
I went through
yes,
the whole season 1 of Dexter
yes,
together.
come meet us at the panel Friday, dude. Come hang out with us. Oh my god, I totally forgot he's coming, and
Does he need a
I'm
place to
coming.
crash? He could come Saturday too.
Dude, you coming Saturday? You coming to Universal? You need a place to, you could, I will kick my wife out of the princess suite and you and I will spoon, buddy. All right. Mark my words. Lauren can go sleep with Josh. I mean, Carrie
I
can
do
sleep
that
with
every
Lauren and
night.
Josh. And god damn it. Chris and I will sleep two giant people in that small bed. God damn it. Anyways.
So then at 3:45, Legends of Tomorrow. I will probably do that over Breakfast Club, honestly. I think the Legends of Tomorrow panel would be really fun.
That will be fun. Yeah.
There's so many things that are already overlapping. So I checked things just in case we can't do one. Oh, okay, we can do another.
We can
So
divide
this
and
is
conquer,
Marvel,
man. We got to get some coverage.
but then there's like a panel called Marvel at Disney, bringing the comic universe to life in the parks and at sea.
Damn, that
And I'm
sounds
like, that would be a
awesome.
cool one
We're going
because
on
the
a
fact of the
Disney
matter
cruise
is like
too.
the Breakfast Club panel is going to end up on YouTube. Somebody's going to film it and put it up there, even though they're not really supposed to do that. So like you're going to be able to find the
You're
big
gonna hear
panels
dumb
later if you really want to hear it.
questions.
But these smaller panels are so fun. So 10:45 in the morning on Saturday is Into the Speed Force with the cast of The Flash.
Damn, that sounds fun. Actually, that's a panel I kind of want to go to because Flash
I
is
do
my
too.
dude. Grant Gustin's awesome. Tom Cavanaugh. They're all.
So then I have to tell Kaylee to be here earlier on Saturday.
Actually, the
But
one
at
time,
noon,
the first time I went to Megacon, I got oh my god,
Cisco
what's
was
his name?
there.
I got Cisco's autograph that year. Yeah, I still have that autograph. Actually, it's at my office at work. Fun fact.
So were you in the Cisco panel?
Yes, I was. It was a small room actually when they did
Yeah.
the Cisco panel. Yeah,
Ian
I
and I
was.
were in the Cisco panel.
Oh,
We
we
were in
were
the
in the
back
same
right.
panel even. Oh my god, I was like up front. Oh wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. I can't
That
believe
is funny.
so
We didn't even know we
we're at
existed.
the same panels. It was fate that we started this show.
So at noon, I definitely want to do this. The Many Faces of Superman. So
Oh
you're gonna
yeah, yeah.
have
Carrie loves Smallville, so she'll be down for that as well.
Tim Daly voiced Superman. Oh, that's fun.
Mhm.
He was in Wings. That's what I know him from.
Oh,
So you have Tom Welling. Tom Welling's still coming, I'm guessing, but
I
he just
haven't heard
can't
he's
drive.
canceled. So I mean, does that
Brandon
mean he's not going to come to
Routh,
the brewery event with us afterwards?
Dean
Though, like,
Kane.
did we get
Okay,
confirmation on that?
hold on a minute. Tyler Hoechlin is not listed as the performers for this panel, but he's in the picture.
Well, they couldn't fit
I want
everybody.
him
I don't
there.
know. Maybe he's a surprise guest, and I don't know.
He's just it says
I don't
featuring
know.
Tyler Hoechlin, but he's not on this performers thing. Oh, he is there. It's just a weird picture. It's like a picture of some random cartoon with long white hair.
All right,
It says
interesting.
Tyler Hoechlin. Okay, crisis averted, guys. We'll be there. 2:30 is Catherine Tate. 4 o'clock,
Okay.
Avengers Assemble, the Marvel data discussion. Marvel fans, this panel is for you. This discussion dives into everything Marvel, from the MCU to comics, games, trading cards. That would be cool. A Smallville panel at 4:30, Star Wars panel at 5:45, and that's a Skeleton Crew. That one's gonna fill up.
Yo, that one's so gonna fill. Jude Law, I'm really excited for as well. I always feel bad when kids get put in the spotlight so hard at cons because people get really weird quickly.
Mhm.
As far as I
I would
don't really
never take
meet any
pictures
of
with
the
the kids.
kids
Oh my
unless
gosh.
it's like, hey, we're
No.
interviewing the cast for official press thing. Because since we do have press passes, I think what we should realistically do Friday morning is when I pick up my press pass, we should ask the people if we're allowed to interview anybody from Supernatural, put that out there because that's what they said we can do to ask and set up a time for the weekend if we're able to.
Mhm.
But like it would be cool to interview the Skeleton Crew cast, but I don't want to like, oh my God, I'm paying for your autograph, take a picture as a grown adult. That's
I
weird
know,
to
they're little
me.
kids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because people get really weird. So I always feel strange, but it'd be really cool to see their excitement about being in Star Wars at like the panel. And then Jude Law, who's
Mhm.
just hearing how they went through because Jude Law was a terrifying character in Skeleton Crew. He was
Mhm.
mean at times,
He's mean
and
in Captain Marvel too, like, he's
yeah,
really taking on
yeah.
that
I
villain role
love
now,
Jude
yeah.
Law, man. Ever since I saw him and God dang it, what was that? It was
Was
the
it
sniper
AI when he was
movie.
the hooker?
No, no, no. Oh, baby. No, he was the Russian sniper against the other dude who's a German sniper, and it was in Stalingrad. And it's an old 90s movie. Is it Enemy at the Gates? I think I want to say it is. Yeah, that's when I first was
I don't
introduced to
know.
Jude Law, and I've loved him ever since, and he's a really good actor. So
I don't remember what I first saw him in. I feel like he's just kinda always been around.
I
I
have
like him.
oh,
You know what's funny? He's Watson to, Robert Downey Jr.'s Sherlock. So when I first watched the first Iron Man, I thought the voice I didn't know Paul Bettany's voice. I thought it was Jude Law, and I'm
oh.
like, "Oh, how fun. It's Sherlock and Watson." I thought that's who that was. Listen, next time, maybe I'm crazy,
It
but I
was Enemy
do.
at the Gates. Thank you, Justin. Yes, I thought so. That's where I fell in love with him at. Yes. Sorry, off
It's
topic.
okay.
My bad. I got
No,
excited.
it's on topic. So
I mean, it
Sunday.
is. Yes.
11 o'clock. So the Supernatural all day Sunday.
Sunday
11
is
o'clock, there
Carrie's
is a
birthday. Just a heads up,
Supernatural
everybody. Wish
cosplay.
her a happy birthday if you see
I
us
was gonna say,
Sunday.
yes, if you see Carrie, you have to say happy birthday. And then at 11:30 is the Companions of Doctor Who.
That's gonna be
And
cool.
then 1:30 is the Supernatural cast panel. And then
I'll go to both
3:30 is
those panels. Our
our
panel.
panel, Supernatural, the Angels, the Demons, and the Idiots.
Yes,
So
we
as
have
far
a
as companions for Doctor Who, you have Alex Kingston, Billy Piper, Freema Agman, Jenna Coleman, Arthur Darval, and Mandip Gill, and Maggie Lovett. Who's Maggie Lovett? She's
uh,
literally the only person without a picture and the only person I don't know who it is.
that's Maggie. That's our friend Maggie from Collider who is hosting the panel, you silly goose.
Oh, it's the panel host.
Yes, that's Maggie.
Oh,
Yes,
I just looked her
yes.
up. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I
so
was just
funny. I'm
talking to
like,
her
"What?"
today. Yeah, she's
Okay.
hosting the
Says
panel. Yeah.
editor at Collider and lover of all things related to pop culture. Oh, that's so
Yeah,
funny.
she
I'm like,
lives in
I don't
DC.
remember
She's not far
that.
away from here. She does a lot of the panels. I don't know if she's coming to GalaxyCon, but she was at MegaCon last year. We just are and we didn't end up getting to meet up at all. But I asked
Oh,
if she
yeah, I
was
guess they
going to the
do.
Universal thing. But yeah, she's at Collider and she's hosting the panel. That would be a fun panel to go to. I actually have my Doctor Who hockey jersey signed by David Tennant that I've always wanted to get Billy Piper to sign. So I'll think about that one. I'm not sure if I'll bring it, but I am considering maybe.
And then someone named Kristen Fingers hosting the Supernatural one.
That's a weird name, Fingers. I don't know why that makes me feel uncomfortable. But Todd
But
McFarlane, so comic creators though, you didn't even talk about
yes,
like
so real
comic.
quick. Yeah, I'm gonna pull up the comic creators in a minute. But if you're going to the Supernatural panel, it is gonna be Sam, Crowley, Jack, Bobby Singer. Cannot wait to see Blue
I
Beaver.
can't wait for that. We need to get front
Uh,
rows. I don't know
yes,
how.
Rowena, Garth, Mary, and Ruby.
Okay,
There's enough people here to do a boys panel too. I'm just
wait. So
saying.
hold on. Is Jared's doing the Supernatural, right? The panel, the
Yeah,
big panel. Okay, because I had
Jared
a
and
question. I
Crowley.
actually want to ask him. From one tall guy to another, you make us look bad. Why are you always getting one punch knocked out? You're making us look bad. We need to be intimidating him in the streets, Jared. You as a
He
six
does
foot four
always. That was like
man
his
can't
like
get one punched out,
kryptonite.
man. People are gonna start beating us up.
Always got knocked out. Always.
And then I
All
also
right.
want to like throw out to Rowena, hey, you guys should come to our panel at 3:30. I'm just saying, but whatever. If you don't, it's cool. I guess.
So on the app too, like you can literally just go to guests and then you can favorite the
Yeah.
guests that you want to see, which I haven't favorited any. I should have done that. So I'm gonna pull up the Megacon website for this. So
So
yeah,
I
it's
have the Megacon website up right now for guests in the comic book sphere.
oh
Sphere.
perfect. Go for it.
So Todd McFarlane's going for his first appearance at Megacon ever. He's going to be there. Frank Miller, who you might know from The Dark Knight Returns, famously. He's going to be there. Joe
He's doing
Quesada.
he was in New York talking Daredevil.
Yeah. He's done a lot. Scott Snyder, obviously, and Greg Capullo, the tag team right there. They're having a big event where if like $850 gets you handwritten and hand drawn things from them, which is really cool in my opinion. I can't afford that. Gabriel Del Toa, James Tynan, who is known for Something Is Killing the Children. Tiny Onion is his comic book company. Amazing writer right now. Jorge Jimenez, Jock, Ryan Otley, famously of Invincible, is going to be there.
Which comes out tonight or tomorrow. It's coming out.
Yeah,
Season 3.
it is.
Now.
Yeah, I don't care, but you do. So that's exciting
you
for you.
should care because it's the best comic book
Arthur
ever.
Adams is going to be there, creator of like Wolverine and such. Care Andrews, Brian Azzarello actually is going to swing by Half Barrel Beer Project on Saturday to come see us. We've got Bjorn Behrens, who has done some Moon Knight. Lee Bermejo has done a lot of Daredevil, or I'm sorry, not Daredevil, Deadpool. Excuse my language. Mark Brooks. We got Giuseppe Camuncoli. I cannot pronounce some of these words. I'm sorry, but he does Nightwing. Donny Cates, famous for Venom, is going to be there. Marco Cicchetto from Ultimate Spider-Man. Donny Cates, he also Venom is the big one that he did. Oh, look, it's Tom Craven. You know who else was in New York? It was Tom, Pop Culture Tom, 6 years ago. He adopted pop culture, the pop culture connoisseur, folks. Frank Cho.
Fun one Chris Condon.
Chris Condon is our friend. Micah is in the chat. What's up, Micah? What's up, dude? Micah's going to be with us actually at GalaxyCon Richmond. But yeah, Chris Condon of Ultimate Wolverine. And dude, do not sleep on Enfield Gang Massacre. Jerry Conway.
So good.
Werther Deladera, who Green Lantern Dark is a slept-on comic, but yeah, Something Is Killing the Children. We got Javier Fernandez from Batman and Robin, Cami Garcia, who does Starfire. Mitch Gerards does a lot of Batman. He's a cool guy to follow on social media. I talk to him sometimes. Patrick Gleason, who did Amazing Spider-Man and Batman and Robin. Mark Guggenheim, who famously created the Arrowverse. He was the showrunner for Arrow and everything when it first came out.
Dude,
Joel Jones.
That's crazy. The things you did.
Joelle Jones, who I actually have her autograph. She drew on, she came to Boise once upon a time. She did a lot of cool stuff. She did Storm. She's done Wonder Woman in the past as well. We got Tyler Kirkham, who has done Deadpool. Ken Lashley, who I'm excited for because Predator versus Black Panther is a really good comic book run, and he was worked on that.
Is Ben Percy working on that one too, or no?
He was actually. Ben Percy should be there as well. Ben Percy, I think, is coming. He is going, and I want to talk to him. He's somebody I would love to get to meet and talk to. Alex Maleev has done Daredevil. Clay Mann is famous for Batman and Catwoman, which is a really good run. David Nakayama, cover artist. He's done Spider-Man. From there, we got Gabriel Piccolo, Teen Titans. Stephen Platt, who's done Wolverine and Moon Knight. Alan Qua, Raphael Sandoval, Martin Simmons. Martin Simmons is famous for doing Dracula recently, and I loved Dracula, so I would love to probably get some of his artwork to hang up.
And I didn't finish it. I need to finish
that. Good. His like watercolor artwork.
Yeah, I was gonna say I just remember the watercolor art was really pretty.
I think I'm gonna have to try to get some of his artwork. Charles Soule, who hates us or me.
I was like, I'm hoping he hate us. He did 8 Billion Genies is so good.
8 Billion Genies, Lucky Devils,
Lucky Devils. Yep, so good with Ryan Brown, who does the art for Barfly.
He's done a lot of Star Wars, and he's awesome. And I hope I get to talk to him properly this year to squash any beef.
Not make a fool of yourself.
Well, I was really, it was awkward last year. I brought Tommy food, and I like reached over him as he was eating, and it was weird. And I don't know, it's awkward.
Be weird, Matt. Don't be weird.
I get really awkward. I don't know. Ryan Stegman's going to be there though. He's a past guest, and we're friends on Peloton. No big deal. Zeb Wells, who's known for Spider-Man.
Peloton.
Yeah, we're friends on the Peloton app. Okay,
that's funny.
Joelle Jones also did Kat's favorite cover from the first issue of Boom No Power. That's right, she did. I knew she did something that Power Rangers. I could not remember. There's a lot of other great guests as well. The artist alley's stacked.
So Charles Soule is going to be working, I think, on the new Daredevil comic that's coming out in April, I believe.
I think so.
Really good, and it has the Muse guy in it that's going to be in the show.
Hey, but you know what? Side note though, Tommy Stella is going to be there. You guys, he's going to be working, and everybody needs to say hi to our boy Tommy.
For a bit in New York.
I brought him food. Actually, I'm going to bring him a hot dog. I brought him pizza. I saved his life last year. We're gonna hang out with him a little bit too. I can't wait to get to see him again. But there's a lot of cool cosplayers. There's a lot of cool panels as well. I've talked to some
Baby's
people.
gonna be there again.
Yes, baby
The
will be
same
there.
people the same people that did it last year are gonna be there again this year.
I've actually been interacting a lot with like people made on threads. The Megacon threads has been popping off. There's a lot of people with booths who I've interacted with, like bucket hats and soaps. Comics on Coffee is going to be
Oh,
there, and I love their
David
coffee.
Popos is gonna be there.
He is.
It's listed here.
David Popos is on here. His list. Did I miss him?
It says Cable, Love and Chrome, Space Ghost. It looks like he'll be there all 4 days.
David, what? I gotta
Maybe
message
he
him.
just got added.
I did not see
I'm
him.
still rolling through here. This list is never ending.
I didn't see him.
Which is amazing.
Did I miss him? How did I miss our friend David? Oh my goodness.
Well, there's a lot more you didn't say. There's a ton more.
I was going in alphabetical order. What? David?
They're not in alphabetical order. This goes
Oh.
John Timms, Johnny DeSarden, Jonathan Glavion.
No, wait. What the heck? Anyways,
unless
do I
I'm
ruin my
somehow
suitcase?
that's
Yes, I do. Tom, I know it's Pepos. Charles Soule is doing Daredevil Cold Day in Hell. Okay, I thought so. A lot of artists are splitting booths. Well, son of a gun. I didn't realize David was going to be there. That's our pal.
Philip Kennedy Johnson. He did the Crocodile Black recently, and that was really good. Oh, he's doing.
Now you got me looking through this. How did I miss Greg Land? I know Greg Land as well. Freddie Williams. He's famous for Teenage Mutant Turtles.
Brown's gonna be there, and they're doing the Lucky Devils, and he does Barfly. Oh, maybe I'll bring Barfly to get framed or to get signed and framed.
I'm gonna have to hit Ryan Brown up real quick because
now I just want to go read whatever comic books I have in my to read stack. Stephanie Phillips, Phoenix.
Yes, obviously. How do I do Stephanie Phillips? See, I got thrown off.
I'm still scrolling.
I got
there we
thrown
go.
off.
Oh, and then everybody there's
oh my god. What the hell?
I'm finally to the canceled guests. Yeah, there's a lot. The last one's William Russell. Yeah, but there's a lot of good people. I mean, if you just named all these people, people would get bored. There's a lot.
I gotta hit up now. I gotta hit up all the homies, man. Like, what the hell, man? I didn't realize.
Read Green Lantern with Tim
Sheridan is a friend of ours. Yes, he sent us a very heartfelt email.
Oh yeah, that's right. After the cheers,
overwhelmed. I feel so overwhelmed right now. I don't know how I missed all those. I have no idea.
We need to make lists. We don't need. I don't know. I like making lists.
We need to. Can you make can you make a list, but we need to make a list. We collectively.
Well,
because now I just got so
you can star things. Now I'm showing you pictures.
Oh my god.
Well, that's what's great about the app. You can literally go through and you can star all your guests. The first one's Jude Law. That seems random to be the first one. I guess it's on characters. Yeah, that is super random. So yeah, you can go through there and check out. I see Frank Miller, yeah, Joe Quesada, Matt Smith. They're all mixed in here. Still not sure how Mel Gibson ended up getting invited.
Lauren's the organizer. My brain is so all over the place. I don't know.
Do you know what? I forgot that I'm to mention on what did we read or watch. I caught up on Absolute Batman.
Oh, what do you think about it so far? You buried the lead. Yeah. Hey, as I'm just blown away by all the people that we know that I'm just, you're going to Megacon too? What? I didn't realize. I feel stupid right now. I can't believe I disrespect my friends like that.
It's so interesting, like this shift I've had of like, ooh, this celebrity is going to be there too. Like, I don't really care. You can see all these things on YouTube. Like, you can watch these videos on YouTube. You can watch a million interviews with them anywhere. But like the comic book creators, you actually get to talk to and interact with. And the cool thing about that is like they're just as big of nerds as we are, if not more, because they turned it into a profession. And so like they're usually very happy and eager to geek out and talk to you about comics, and not just the comics that they create. They're happy to talk to you about the comics that they fell in love with that led them to creating. But yes, I will.
Now I'm gonna have to like hit all them up on social media. Tom, thank you for hanging out. We'll get you stickers, Tom. Yes, don't worry. We got your back.
I got stickers. I know you sent me your I think I have your address. How many stickers you need? How many stickers you need? You want Mickey? You want Fantastic Four? You want both? I also have Nerd Initiative business cards. I'm ready to go. Yes, find us and we will have stickers if you're going to the con. I still have koozies here that are not decorated. I don't know if I'm going to have time to decorate them. I'm going to try really hard tomorrow. So I might
Yes.
not have koozies, but I will definitely have stickers. I have the vinyl. I have the
I'm
koozies
glad
right
you got
here.
all that. Yeah, I got a bunch
I
of
haven't done
cards.
it.
I feel like I failed. I don't know what happened, but I knew I knew a lot of the folks were going. I wish Jackson was coming again because we had a lot of fun with Jackson and Colin last year as well. That would have been great, but dang, wow. Yeah. My bad. My bad. I didn't realize there's so
Hopefully that
many.
means they come next year.
Mm. Dude, Artist Alley is popping off this year.
It
Legitimately,
is.
I did not realize the degree to which Artist Alley was popping off that it is until I thought everything was in alphabetical order. It wasn't. And so now I'm looking at this and yeah, it's absolutely crazy. The insanity, like Ryan Brown. Yeah, I see it now. Ryan Kincaid, even Sam De La Rosa, who does Venom as well, is going to be there.
So the maps
I'm
are out
excited.
on the app now if you want to start to get yourself familiarized with the area. They were not out yesterday.
And crazy, 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 crazy. The maps are out. Artist Alley. So the big thing I think also is Artist Alley is not going to be backed up against the Celebrity Row like it was last year because it was impossible to get through Artist Alley last year. They're not doing that this year. They actually figured out a better way, which I think, in my opinion, is smart because I hated how they did Artist Alley last year. And I know that was a big thing for us. We walked by Trevor how many times and we're like, what the heck? And so the fact that they actually moved them, they heard, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
But I don't I don't know. I'm excited. Obviously,
And
I
they
don't
have the
care about.
actual comics near the artist alley too, which I think is a good idea.
Yeah, I have
Oh,
Tim's
and
email.
anime
I'll
is
have
a
to reach out.
whole section. Wow. Very nice. I'm excited. I see us. We will be on the third floor in the South Concourse, level 3 is where you can find us.
Yes. You can find us. We'll be there. We'll be there all weekend. Lauren tomorrow. I don't get until Friday, but we will be there all weekend. I'm not worried about the Super Bowl, but we're going to celebrate Carrie's birthday regardless. That's kind of all the MegaCon hype. I'm so just kind of thrown off by the fact that I did not realize so many of our friends would be there, and I'm even more excited. And now I want to leave tomorrow, even though my grandma has to get here for the kids. Fuck them kids. They can stay by themselves. I'm coming out right now. Carrie will be at work. She'll meet me there. I don't know. No,
I'm coming
I would
out.
never do that, but I am really excited. This kind of lit a fire into me all of a sudden to be like, holy shit, I don't even care about the celebrities as much. It's the amount of comic book creators that are going to be there just lit this fire into me. And I can't wait to see some of our friends too, like Justin from who I've met through the Roosevelts. I know again he's going to go to Mosh Isley, but he'll be at MegaCon, and so I hope to get to see a lot of them. I don't know if Roosevelt's has a booth or any drops this weekend. I haven't seen anything. Speaking
Um,
of,
I would think that they do.
I normally they do. I haven't seen any specific drops, which is weird because typically Roosevelt's has big drops at these some of the bigger cons. And last year I was waiting there for some, but I haven't. No, they haven't announced anything.
Hmm.
Weird.
Yeah, that would kind of surprise me because they're like their line was like insane.
Yeah, I weird. I they should have a booth. I think it's very weird. I don't know. I'm very
Yeah, I
kind of
don't see
blown. I didn't even
anything.
think about that, but anyways, I mean, regardless if they're not, that's
Oh
probably
wait, from animals twirling to cosmos swirling. Oh, this is here's a closer look at one of tomorrow's pieces across the cosmos. Launching
yeah.
tomorrow,
They're
2/6 at
doing
4
Fantasia
p.m.
tomorrow.
So that just happened. I mean, that seems like a weird coincidence that they're releasing that.
They will. Okay, so it says on their website that they're going to be there, but I haven't seen any drops being announced of what they're because normally they already announced like what's there. So I might need you to swing by that Roosevelt's booth and be like tomorrow and snipe me some pictures.
Yeah, I don't see anything specifically. Ooh, they got some good Captain America stuff. Legends never die.
Interesting.
Huh. But I mean, releasing a Fantasia shirt when they're going to be in Orlando right next to Disney World.
Yeah.
I
Interesting.
want the world to know. Okay, well, how
They're
did I
doing
end up
some.
on the
They're doing
Roosevelt
trivia
website?
night there
What's going
right
on?
now, I guess, which is on their Roosevelt's Insiders because I'm looking there and I got sidetracked, of course. But well, I guess we'll have to figure it out. That's weird. I normally they announce some cool stuff.
Maybe they don't need
Awesome.
to anymore. They know people are going to show up no matter what. If
Yeah.
they make the shirts, people will come.
Apparently my garage door was open, however, and my cat might have gotten out. So I think we need to wrap this up tonight. And I hope my cat's not out. She's probably sleeping in the trash somewhere, knowing her. But Carrie just got home. She said the garage door is open, which means one of my kids messed with the garage door, which means I hope my cat did not get out into the garage somewhere. If you're going to be at MegaCon, come say hi to us. We will be there. We'll have stickers. We have our panels. I'm really excited because, like I said, all of our guests are going to be there. I will bring my laptop. I have my mobile microphones for us. We're going to hopefully interview a lot of cool people. And man, I'm just really, I'm freaking psyched out of my mind now that this is, I can't wait. I can't wait to get there. Do you have any final thoughts?
No, I hope your cat's okay.
I hope so
We
too.
have wild cats in our backyard all the time. You can just take one of them home.
Boy, well, let's hope. I'll let you guys know if my cat's okay. In the meantime, go to our website. Everything's there, hops-geek-news.com. And we'll see you at MegaCon, guys. I'm super pumped. Until next time, or until this weekend at the panel, cheers.